So I quit my job and decided to travel Japan.
If you are a woman who has always wanted to walk alone at night and feel safe, you gotta come to Japan.
I'm at another train station and it's so big, but this is the reality of traveling alone. It's not.
I've been crying every day ever since I got back from Japan.
一人で日本にやってきた女性たちは自分に何が待ち受けているかまだ知らなかった。なぜこの国は人の心の奥深くまで入り込んで全てを変えてしまうのだろうか。あの震える第一歩まで戻ってみよう。
So I feel like I've been making traveling seem really easy by myself, but I've been having the hardest time. I'm at another train station and it's so big, but this is the reality of traveling alone. It's not all rainbows and sunshine. I think I had like a breakdown yesterday, but we're trying to get through it, and I'm gonna go see some monkeys, some temples today, and let you guys know how I'm just walking to the bamboo forest. So I'm at the bamboo forest, and I feel like recording the video does not do it justice, but it is gorgeous. I feel like there's so many people here, like Instagram versus reality. I'm trying to like work on my fear recording a public, so this is a little gist of what it looks like.
彼女は一人旅は簡単だと言っていた。でもカメラが映していたのは言葉にできない何かだった。見知らぬ国の駅で疲れ果てて一人で泣いていた。本当の旅はいつもこういう場所から始まるんだ。
I think I lost it when it was like 1 o'clock. Everybody was really nice helping me, but okay, like I waited and then another guy came and then he was like, oh, call this number. And I was like, I can't, like, I don't speak Japanese. And then he was like, oh, it's okay, like, they have English. And then I was like, okay, like, I tried. And then I was like, well, I can't dial out for some reason. So I went up to, like, another guy. Thankfully, this guy kind of spoke English. And, like, okay, listen, like, they were all really nice and helpful, but it was just, like, really frustrating. So he comes and he like calls a bunch of people, and then he comes back to me and he says a bunch of stuff, and like the gist was, I think previous people forgot. They forgot I was there, just crying in the bag by myself for 2 hours, which is fine. So I took him again back to the locker, and I showed him, and I was like, yeah, it got stuck. And he was like, okay. And so he calls a bunch of people again, and then he's like, okay, it's gonna take 30 minutes for the guy to come. Because if you guys don't know, the lockers are owned by different people than the subway people, so it's annoying. So then he's like, okay, please, can you come back to the station with me and then wait again? And I was like, okay. At this point, I had already cried of all the tears, so I was just trying to be nice, because what's the point of being mean, right? Like, what's the point of me, like, expressing that I'm mad? So I was just like, okay, thank you. And then, yeah, thankfully, the guy came really quickly this time. And yeah, he took me back out to the locker, and like he retrieved my ticket somehow by opening the machine, and then he like waited for me to like scan it and like bring out the luggage. And it was like an older Japanese man, and he was like, are you Japanese? And I was like, no. And anyway, yeah, so he spoke to me like on a translator, and yeah, okay, like almost 3 hours later, I finally got my luggage back. But what was really nice was, like, once I got the luggage back, I was like, arigatou gozaimasu. And then he was like, wait. And then he like typed a bunch of other stuff into his phone, and basically he was like, what's your name? And I was like, oh, Jenny. And he's like, oh, Jenny-chan. And he like said sorry a bunch of times, and then like he was typing something into his phone, and he was like, and literally it translated, and he was like, it's dangerous to be alone, be careful. And I was like, no tears left to cry, but if I did, I would have cried. Like, this old man literally was like so worried about me. So I guess overall this experience was interesting, okay?
3時間異国のロッカーの前に一人でいた。それでも通り過ぎた人は一人もいなかった。困っている人を見て知らないふりができない。それがこの国の人たちなんだ。
迷子になった私のために最終電車に乗り遅れないよう助けてくれたあの女性。
言葉も説明もなかった。ただ重そうにしている彼女が見えた、それだけで十分だった。見返りも求めず黙って重いものを一緒に持ってくれた。こういう人間がいる国なんだ。
I'm solo traveling in Japan. This is day 4, and guess what happened? I tore my meniscus. But this was one of the best experiences I've ever been through in my life. So I've had 5 knee surgeries in the past 10 years, and I was just walking and my knee popped out. So I calmly went to the side, sat down on the sidewalk, and put my knee back in. Obviously it was super painful, tears from my eyes. I wasn't crying out loud, but a man saw me and said, would you need any help? And I said, oh, sumimasen, arigatou gozaimasu, but no, I'm trying to find the train entrance. And he told me, go 1 block and to the right. And that was so nice. It took me 2 minutes to walk 1 block, and all of a sudden I feel a tap on my back. And it was the same man, out of breath, telling me that he had told me the wrong thing and that it was actually to the left and not to the right. He ran back to tell me. Then I'm on the train, it's super packed, and a man gets up and offers me his seat, which is so nice because in the United States, in the Long Island Railroad, even when I was pregnant, even when I had my crutches after my knee surgeries, that almost never happened. And I'm switching trains, so I'm waiting for the next train. I'm sitting down next to this 17-year-old kid who has crutches and a knee brace. And I asked him what happened, and he just signals it exploded. Like, he popped it, right? And he had surgery. And I was like, me too. And I roll up my pants, and I show him my knee surgery scars, and he fist bumps me. That's called emotional support. I finally get out of the train at my stop, and I need to go to a pharmacy to get some ibuprofen, a knee brace, and some ice packs. I'm limping to the pharmacy, and as soon as I enter the pharmacy, the woman who works there runs towards me and tells me, don't move, what do you need? I tell her I need a knee brace, ibuprofen. She goes fetch them for me, and everything. I ask her where to pay. She says, don't worry about it. Give me your card, and I'll just cash you out. Just stay here. And she did. And then I said, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to ask you for an ice pack. And she said, oh, we don't have ice packs. And I'm like, oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I limp out of the pharmacy, and I'm going to a convenience store, grocery store to get food to eat to bring back to the apartment I'm at because I won't be going out anymore. And while I'm looking through my phone to find the nearest convenience store, this random woman comes out of nowhere and says, oh, I heard you needed ice packs. And she takes off the ice packs she had on her elbow and offers them to me. I tell her, no. I was like, take care of yourself. Don't worry about it. She's like, no. Take it. So I find the nearest convenience store. I gather all my things. I'm cashing out. She asks me if I need a bag. I say no. Then I'm going to put it in my backpack. And she sees me that I'm trying to hurry to put all the things in my backpack because I want to keep people waiting. And she says to me, calm down. Take your time. And she goes. She's the only one there. She goes to the next register and opens it so that I have time to pack my things. At every point on my 2-hour journey on my way back to my apartment, there was a Japanese person so willing to be so generous and so helpful. I never even expected that. I didn't even know that happened in real life. Having lived in the United States for over 20 years now, it made me forget about how helpful and generous a collective group of people can be. I would never romanticize a whole culture or a whole country, but this experience really signals how different the values are between cultures and between countries. So if you're ever going to tear your meniscus, tear it in Tokyo, Japan.
旅の4日目に彼女は膝を痛めた。でも帰り道で出会った人たちは誰一人通り過ぎなかった。走って戻った人がいた。保冷剤を手渡した人がいた。こんな人間らしさがまだ世界に残っていたと彼女は言った。
This Japanese lady saw that I was hiking in the wrong direction. She gestured me to follow her and even held out her hand to protect me from the bus. We didn't understand a word we were saying to each other, but we bowed, we laughed, we smiled, and this is why I love Japan.
二人の間に共通の言葉は一つもなかった。それでも身振りで道を教えてバスから守るように手を差し伸べてくれた。言葉がなくても伝わるものがある。心が開いていれば言語など最初から必要なかったんだ。深夜に一人で歩いていた。肩越しに誰かを確認することもなくただ歩いていた。世界中の女性が夜道に感じるあの恐怖がここにはなかった。安全とは人と人の間にある信頼のことなんだと思う。
So I quit my job and decided to travel Japan, and that was probably the best decision I've ever done for myself, and I'm not even kidding. And I'm glad that I decided to pursue the passions that are within my heart. I see a lot of TikTok videos of people my age, especially other Gen Z or younger millennials, talking about how miserable they feel with their current lifestyle, how unaffordable life feels in general, and the lack of hopefulness people feel about the future. I absolutely could relate to that, and I did not want to accept that lifestyle anymore. I was so scared before coming to Japan because everyone was like, it's gonna be too expensive, you don't really know people there, you don't know what's gonna happen. And so my mind was just full of doubt, but I'm so thankful that I just, prayed about it, and I was like, I'm just gonna give it to God, because coming here has just been so fulfilling. I've met so many people, I tried different foods, I allowed myself to get out of my comfort zone, and I learned lessons from this trip that I know I'm going to be able to apply to my lifestyle, whether it's back in Canada or if I move to another country.
いつも画面の中で他の誰かが生きているのを見ていた。だから祈って仕事を辞めて飛行機に乗った。外から見れば無謀な決断が内側からはずっと待っていた答えだった。日本はその勇気に静かに応えてくれる国なんだ。
There's something about solo traveling that will change your brain chemistry, and I finally understand when people say that you should experience solo traveling at least once in your life. Like, I'm currently in Japan right now by myself. I just had dinner by myself at 9 p.m. in the middle of the streets in Kyoto, and I have never felt so free. It's a very different feeling when you're by yourself. Like, I feel braver, I feel more confident, I feel more outgoing because I need to talk to people when I need help, and I can ask for help now, and I don't know. This experience, I've been solo traveling for almost a week now, and it definitely changed a part of me that I am so glad that I actually discovered.
夜の9時に京都の街に一人でいた。その時何かが静かに変わったと彼女は言った。ずっと諦めていた自分自身の一部を取り戻した瞬間だった。日本は彼女の旅だけじゃなく彼女自身を変えたんだ。ここで少しだけお願いがあります。もしこの動画が心に何かを残してくれたなら、チャンネル登録と高評価をしていただけると嬉しいです。次の動画でも旅人たちの物語をお届けします。あなたにまた見てもらえることが一番の力になっています。
It's my last day in Japan, sadly, but I'm just so happy, y'all. Like, this trip has been amazing. Like, I'm trying not to cry because I've been so emotional the past 24 hours, but I'm just so happy. I love it here. Like, it's not just about like the aesthetics and photo ops, it's about the people. I feel like coming to Japan really healed me. Like, my inner child feels really safe here. Everyone is so polite. Yes, of course, there's the beauty, the landscapes, the aesthetics of Japan that they're really known for, but I think it comes down to the people that really make the culture so special. Like, of course, I ate good, I shopped, but also like I experienced really traditional aspects of the Japanese culture, and I'm just so happy. I hate to leave, but you know, back to reality. But I just love it here. I think I'm gonna like do a full-fledged sit down, but as I'm putting on my makeup for the last time in Japan, I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so grateful. I was a little scared because it's my first solo trip ever, and the way this year has been, I feel like I really needed this trip. This year really dragged me, but I fought back, I hit back harder, and I'm ending the year on a good note. If you're thinking about coming to Japan, just come. This trip has been so good. Like, no notes, no issues. Like, it's been perfect from top down. Everyone is so accommodating. Like, I could really see myself living here in Japan.
彼女は怖かった。これが初めての一人旅だった。でも彼女は立ち向かった。そして日本がその彼女を受け止めてくれた。やっと内なる自分が安心できたと彼女は言った。それは国に対して使う言葉じゃない。帰る場所に対して使う言葉だ。
I've been crying every day ever since I got back from Japan, and I've been back for 3 days. Every day I wake up at 6 a.m. because of jet lag, and then I doom scroll because I feel a lot of emotion, so I need to numb myself. And then I scroll until I can't hold it in anymore, and then I put my phone down and I start crying for a few hours, and then I go on with my day. But without fail, the past 3 days, I just haven't stopped crying. When does it end? Does this pain ever go away?
帰国してから3日が経った。それでも毎朝目が覚めると涙が出ると彼女は言った。何かが悲しいわけじゃない。ただあまりにも良すぎたから。見知らぬ人に信じてもらえた。何も返せないのに助けてもらえた。争いも分断も憎しみもない。ただ静かに見知らぬ誰かを信じて隣り合って生きる。そんなこの国の当たり前が世界中が探し続けている平和の答えなのかもしれない。一度その光に触れてしまったら元いた場所にはもう戻れないんだ。今回はここまでです。次の動画でまたお会いしましょう。